Namaskaram, everyone. Pre-samyama meet. So let me first talk a little bit about Samyama program itself, because I think it's better to talk about that before we address pre-samyama meet. So I have not done Samyama program yet, um, but it's basically the most advanced program that Isha Foundation has to offer. You spend 8 days in complete silence with Sadhguru. It is like the ultimate goal for any Isha meditator out there. I mean, ever since I started Shambhavi, I wanted to do Samyama. Um, Somehow it's always the goal. You are anyway kind of heading there. Um, if you do it or not, that depends, because there are pre-requirements, which is where pre-samyama meet and the uh, other programs that you have to do. Like you have to basically complete all of them um, to qualify for samyama program itself. So for programs, you need 5 programs. You need to do shambhavi mahamudra kriya. You have to be initiated into shambhavi mahamudra kriya, which is inner engineering basically. You need to do also hatha yoga programs, specifically yogasanas, Surya kriya, and you also need to do Bhava spandana and Shoonya program. So these 5 programs are basically the requirements for or like they are like basically like a prerequisites for samyama program. If you have done all these programs, uh, then basically you do a one-on-one interview, um, and that is where the pre-samyama meet is. So it's not like, okay, you have all these 5 programs and you just basically register for samyama program. No, even if you have done these 5 programs, there will be this pre-samyama meet that takes place, and it will be there will be like a one-on-one interview from Ishanga, and you have to pass that as well. I went through my pre-samyama meet in January, just about 2 months ago, and I got approved. So this upcoming samyama program I will be attending. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy for that. Initially, I thought I will probably not make it, because they ask, right? Like, because I'm not going to go into the full detail, because again, you have to go through the actual pre-samyama meet to really understand. But basically, they want to see that, why do you want to do this program? Like, are you doing the sadhana? Are you really keeping up with all the practices? Because these things are necessary. You cannot just go into samyama program without preparation. Even if you have done all these 5 programs, like, you actually need to do them consistently every day, so that way your system is prepared, and you need to basically go through a lot of like physiological preparation too. So it is something. For me, pre-samyama meet itself was like a program by itself, because I went through it. The interview was just fantastic. Again, the Ishanga is going to take that interview one-on-one, and I just have nothing to say. Like, I'm just beyond excited. I just want to basically go for this samyama program. I have been longing for it for so long. Ever since I did shambhavi, then I did hatha yoga, I did Shoonya, Bhava, spandana. So all these programs I went through, and then it was like, okay, now I have to do samyama somehow. Um, so that's about it. I mean, I don't have much to say really, but pre-samyama meet is basically like a one-on-one interview, right? Where they see whether if you are a good candidate for the samyama program or not. So very excited. I will post another video once once the actual Samyama program is completed. Um, I don't know what will happen. Let's see. Let's see. Namaskaram. Namaskaram.